Hey babes, so today I have a hair care video for you. I know it's been a while since I've done a hair care video. The last one I did, I had red hair, and I've been having a lot of you asking me what I do now that I have blonde hair. Blonde hair for me is a lot more maintenance than red hair. With red hair, I felt like I didn't need to baby my hair as much as I need to with blonde hair. Especially since I went blonde in a short period of time. So if I was not careful, then my hair would be breaking off and I'd probably have a bob by now. But I just wanted to get this video out for you. This is the stuff that I use. There's a million and one products out there, so you might find something that works better for you. Some of these products may not work for you, but this is strictly what I use. And if you've been following me for a long time, you know that I go through different products. I'm always trying different products, and that's because my hair changes all the time. The health of it, the color of it, and even sometimes weather changes as well. So that affects my hair, and I constantly need to change products. But there are some that are like my go-to die-hard. I maybe have like 2 products that I'm like that with. But as for shampoo and conditioner, I mean, it just really depends either the time of the year or the color of my hair. That all factors into what I decide to use. I know there are a lot of people that ask me hair maintenance questions, and I love when some of you just jump in and respond to that person's question, because sometimes I just can't get to all the comments. But please feel free to recommend something to my audience, to my fellow subscribers. The first thing I'm going to get into is showering. So one of the main things I do is I make sure not to wash my hair often. I wash it 1 to 2 times a week. I kind of plan my hairstyles for the week. It all depends when I decide to wash my hair. Excessive washing can damage the hair. It'll dry it and it will make it brittle. So I know my hair. I'm constantly, checking the integrity of it. So I know how often I need to wash my hair and how often I should not be washing my hair. So my max will be 2 times a week. Sometimes it'll be 3 times, but that's rare. That hardly ever happens. So 1 to 2 times. Next is this Kevin Murphy Blonde Angel Wash. This is a purple shampoo. This is just going to keep those yellow tones out of your hair, just in case you start seeing that it gets too yellow. Sometimes I use my off-day shampoos or shampoo too much that my hair will start turning a bit yellow. So I'll use the Kevin Murphy, and that just knocks it right out. And the only thing is, this one is pretty pricey. I think I paid like $38 for it. You'll probably get it cheaper online. I bought it at the salon, which is going to be overpriced, which is fine. But it is a quality product. I do not have any complaints. It does get all the gunk out of my hair. And like I said, it does cancel out that yellow that sometimes ends up showing up. So next is this Redken Color Extend shampoo. This is for my off days, and by off days, usually it's the next wash after I've gotten my hair done. And it does help with the integrity of my hair. It cleanses it well. It does not leave any buildup, and a little goes a long way. Now the luxury shampoo, I'll put a photo of it right here. This is from Enjoy. And Enjoy is like one of my favorite brands. My hairdresser is the one who recommended it. And hands down, I think that's probably my favorite brand. That is what I used to use when I had red hair. And I definitely want to go back to it to see if it provides the same rich moisture that it did when I had red hair. So hopefully my blonde hair takes it well, because I do want to try that again. It is less expensive than the Redken. Next product on the list is hair masks, and I'm going to start with the Enjoy hair mask. This is hands down my favorite hair mask in the world. I've gone through so many of these, and this is a fresh one. You saw my last video that I was running out, so I bought a new one. They changed the packaging. I like this packaging better, but this is this works so good on my hair. And like I said, I only wash my hair once or twice a week, so I'm not using this often. You do not want to use hair masks too often because then it can have the reverse effect, especially if it has a lot of protein in it, and it'll make your hair dry, brittle, and it'll break and damage that. So you have to be really careful with hair masks. But this one is my favorite. I've been using it for a long time. This is color safe, it's color holding. This adds moisture, it prevents frizz. It really helps take out the tangles in my hair. I leave it in for about 5 to 10 minutes while I'm shaving and washing my face and everything like that. So this is my number one. This is definitely the one thing that I recommend. So now out of the shower, the first thing I like to use is this Kenra Daily Provision Essential Leave-In Spray. It actually comes in a smaller bottle, but I went to some beauty supply store and they had this big one, so I had to get it, and I just use it in a refill spray bottle. But this is like a detangler. It's going to detangle your hair, hydrate it, it's going to add shine, going to protect your color as well, and it does have thermal protection. After the detangling, I then use the eSalon Get Heated Spray. eSalon's a very affordable brand. I actually worked with them in the past, and I ended up buying a couple more products that I did like, but now that I have blonde hair, this is the one that I'm using. This is just an extra thermal protection. The Kenra does have that, but I wanted a product specifically for heat protection. This one feels extremely light on the hair. Even when you're spraying it, it feels very light, which is what I like. And this too is also going to help with frizz and add shine. If it adds shine, I'm not sure, but I'm really just using it for the thermal protection. The next product I'm going to show you is ridiculously expensive. However, I think it's well worth the price. So I'm going to show you this one, and then I'm going to show you alternatives just in case you don't want to spend the money on it or you can't spend the money on it. But I do have alternatives, so do not worry. But it is the Lioness Hair Serum. This thing is like a godsend. I had worked with Lioness as well, and they sent me one of them. This is actually my second bottle, and I could not believe how amazing this serum is. I've been using it since I had red hair, so this is definitely one of my ride or dies. I am not going to get rid of it, and to be quite honest, when I do not use this, I can actually feel it in my hair. I think this is the topper. It just seals in all these products over here. It is like that signed, sealed, delivered kind of product. Because when I use it, my hair feels so much silkier. And when I haven't gotten my trims, or I'm overdue for a trim and I do not use this, I can definitely feel the difference in my hair. My ends feel a lot more rough and they don't feel as silky and smooth as opposed to when I do use this. And my hair does, I think this thing is what adds the shine in my hair without a doubt. It leaves my hair shiny. It does not build up. I use 4 pumps, so you definitely have to find out what is going to work for your hair. Now, this serum is $70. Ridiculous, I know, but I'm willing to spend it because I have yet to find a product that works as well as this. So if you have any hair serum recommendations, I've tried so many and they just don't compare to this one. So let me know what hair serum you like to use, and I'll see if it's like a common product that everyone seems to mention, just like with the shimmer lights that I was talking about. A lot of you seem to recommend it. So hopefully I can find another hair serum because I think $70 is a lot. But it is a quality product and it does do my hair justice. And now if you don't want to spend $70, the alternative option is L'Oreal Mythic Oil. This is like an old school product that I used to use when I had red hair. I use this often. I went through so many of these. This works extremely well. This one isn't as dense as the hair serum. The hair serum's a lot more thick than this one. However, it does leave your hair shiny. But for my blonde hair, I feel like I need something more tough or a bit stronger, and I get that with the Lioness. And then we have this Parroting Keratin Fortifying Reparative System. This is also another OG product that I use. And this is going to do the same thing. It's going to add shine. It's going to help repair your hair, kind of seal in those split ends. These three all pretty much do the same thing, but I feel like this one is a lot more powerful. So these are the cheaper, less expensive options. And the last product I want to get into is a wet brush. I've recommended this plenty of times before, but I'm going to recommend it again. If you do not have a wet brush, you need to get one. The bristles are not as harsh as a normal paddle brush, so it doesn't cause as much damage, but it still detangles the hair well, and you'll notice that there's less breakage and you'll have less hair on your brush. So I definitely recommend a wet brush. You need to get rid of the normal paddle brush and you need to get a wet brush. And the final hair care tip that I have is getting regular trims. I used to be so against hair trims, and people would always tell me you need to get them. Your hair will get healthy and it will grow longer, but I always felt like my hair didn't grow, so if I were to trim it, it would stay that length forever. But my hair actually grows extremely fast. Extremely fast. It's ridiculous. So I would have had longer hair if I would have gotten my trims. However, with all the split ends, if you do not get regular trims, your ends are going to be damaged. You're going to get split ends. They're going to keep splitting and splitting and splitting, and it's just going to be a vicious cycle. That split end is going to break off, and it's always going to seem like your hair isn't growing. It is, but since you're not getting your trims and keeping the healthy hair, then it's just going to keep breaking. I go to the salon once a month, so I will get trims every other month. So that is my hair care routine now that I am blonde. If you have any other recommendations that you think my subscribers would like, please, like I said, feel free to comment down below. I love looking into new things. Like I said, I'm always changing products. I'm always trying to see what works for my hair. Sometimes I'll boot out an old favorite and a new one will come in, and I'm sure all of you guys would like to see other recommendations. I hope this video was helpful and informative, but that's it for today. I will see you soon, and I love you guys. Bye.